Hello everyone, welcome back to Products Ka Thought. I am your host Aman HK and I'm still at Tea Talks. I don't know कौन से sequence में interview जा रहा है, कब आ रहा है, but hope you have stuck around. And right now, today, we are talking with the creator of 56 Ploy. Vatsal, hi,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Can you tell me a bit more about this game? Because I looked it from afar and it looked pretty interesting. It looked like chess, but more deadly for some reason. From afar, that's what it looked like. Can you tell me more about the game?
Right. So, 56 Ploy is one of the board games that we have under our brand. Our brand's called MittiMate Toys. MittiMate, to give a background, is an educational toy brand that we have developed to cater to the learning that we can make, that we can have children do through toys. So, 56 Ploy was developed with the idea of making a simpler version of chess with a twist. So what happens is when children are learning chess, they often find it tough because of the complicatedness of it, and it's a great game, right? But then sometimes children give up because it's quite complicated. Everything has such different moves and endless combinations to play the game. So we wanted to develop a game that promotes the similar kind of skills that chess promotes, but at the same time in a much more simpler way. And since children are very tech savvy nowadays and they have spent a lot of time on gadgets, we didn't want to take away a lot of time from them, but then a good 25 to 45-minute activity where they are screen free, and are able to focus on something which helps them use strategizing, helps them use focus and observation skills. It's when I said it's a simple version of chess, I meant that, like how in chess everything has different moves, here everyone has the same moves. So the gameplay is completely different, but then the concept of chess, of capturing and winning, of trapping, of creating those small situations where you trap your opponent, that's the same. That's the essence of the game. So a beginner who is playing for the first time can play for around 25 minutes, at least 25 to 30 minutes if they're a beginner. And as you play the game, you get more, you improvise, you improve yourself, right? So it can go for longer hours as well.
What I remember for chess, I was never a great chess player,
Same.
but what I remember from chess was it promotes strategic thinking. Like you have to sit, you have to think, okay, what's the best move? And a lot of board games do that. So when you're trying to simplify it, how do you factor in the strategic thinking part of it? Since it does not have a lot of moves, like chess, pawn does a different move, a king queen, and they do a different move. So obviously the level of complicatedness is higher.
Okay, so chess, the trapping and creating those situations is has like, there are a number of factors involved in that. Here, there are no other special moves given to anyone. You just have one way of capturing, and you just have one way of moving. But then, um, since you can capture in any direction, you can move in any direction, be it front, back, horizontal, or diagonal. You use more strategic thinking, I would say. So that happens with that.
It must have taken a good round of playtesting or a bit of time of playtesting to get your rule set right. So, what was the most difficult part of for you? Like, okay, I need to get this part right because there's always a mechanic that leaves
Right.
us wanting.
Right. So we developed this game along with one of the game designers who was working with us at the time, and the first iteration of it was very raw, like the concept of it. So play tested it we play tested it for around 7, 8, 9 months before working on the design part of it. We wanted to see if the game is getting too boring, if the game has more spice to it. Can how long does it take? How long does it hold the player for? The concept of it wasn't that challenging, but then the packaging, the designing of the game, the designing of the board, the designing of the warriors, the designing of the rule sheet, that took us a lot of time because it's like a war.
Yeah.
In the war, also the attack can be from anywhere, and you have to save yourself at the same time attacking the opponent. So we wanted to have a more ancient feel to it, where you get thrown back in time, where there's a spear army, where there's a tribe that's fighting the king's army for survival. So that was the essence of it.
Why 56 ploy?
We kept the name 56 Ploy is because 56 are the number of holes that are there in the game,
Okay.
the number of spots, the number of circles that are there in the game, and Ploy because in this you create small ploys so that the opponent walks into the trap and you are able to benefit from it.
Amazing. So, if you are trying to sell this to a casual gamer, somebody who is not really into like gaming at all, and they're just trying to look into a board game, can this be looked at as like a gateway game into like the wider world of board gaming if they want?
Yes, definitely. It's a two-player strategic board game. It maximum takes up to 25 to 45 minutes for any beginner who's playing, and it has such simple moves. It won't take long for you to learn. I would say you can probably learn the moves thoroughly in about 5 minutes. So that was the idea of it, for anyone who is finding chess tough and still wants that strategic recreation,
Yeah.
especially children who want to learn chess. Maybe this can be a beginning stage for them before they start learning chess and um, get into the complicatedness of it, and maybe start strategizing through this and then move their way up there.
So it's like a moment to learn, a lifetime to master.
I mean, I
I
maybe.
think that's with every easy game that somebody learns. Lastly, where can we find this game online? Where can we purchase this?
So we sell 56 Ploy through our website. It's called www.mittimate.com, and we are also available at Amazon at the moment.
Amazon at the moment. So Amazon helps in that case. Generally, for Indian audience, it's like okay, anything you need rather than going to a website, Amazon. So that helps. So again, Vatsal, thank you so much. I wish you all the best,
Thank you.
and everyone, please check out 56 Ploy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.